I'm sorry.
Good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Hey, brother.
And you got pink.
How you doing, sir?
And I
Ali
got
Shakur.
Shakur. Ali Shakur. I'm Hester Wheeler. Shakir. Pleasure to meet you, brother. I appreciate it. You look like Lynn Barney. You look like
Take
a
this picture
professional
up.
athlete.
Take this picture of
Are
us.
you really? Oh, man. Okay.
Take this picture of us. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never find anyone who fulfills my needs.
Yeah.
So we'll start our program of today. We're just going to have our clerks give us a little information about themselves. So I'm going to call our clerk candidate Hester Wheeler. He's on the People's Slate. People's Slate belongs to Mr. Otis Mathis, myself, and Mr. David Sanchez.
All right.
So we'll welcome Mr. Hester Wheeler,
All right.
candidate for clerk.
Thank you.
Detroit, Michigan.
So join me in wishing happy birthday, Vanessa Simpson Olive. Happy birthday, everybody. Did you make it to the Big 4-0 yet, Vanessa? Did you make it to the Big 4-0 yet? No. Good for you. So let me say good evening. My name is Hester Wheeler. I'm a candidate for Detroit City Clerk. I see Cynthia A. Johnson. I believe she's coming up, and Les Little, are you representing Deetta Wilcoxon? I see the Deetta Wilcoxon camp is in the house. This is a good time in our city. This is a good time in our city. Every 4 years we get to make some new decisions about what the future of our city needs to look like. I am excited to be in this particular race because I think this is an opportunity to take this chief elections officer responsibility to a totally new place. We've got some themes and some ideas that we've been working for. The primary theme of our campaign is reclaim our voice.
That's
For
right.
those of you who are in my generation, you remember when Detroit was a political powerhouse.
Right.
Nothing happened in this region and nothing happened across this state
Right.
without Detroit being given all of its due respect and all of its due regard.
Right.
We've got work to do to reclaim our voice. As your next Detroit City Clerk, Hester Wheeler we will run an efficient office. How many times have you been to the Detroit City Clerk's office and there are 18 people working on the other side of the counter and nobody even looks up to say, welcome to the clerk's office, how may I help you?
Right.
So we're going to run an efficient office where customer service is radically improved. We're going to recruit and train. We're going to recruit and train. We're going to recruit and train. We will never have the experience that you just saw happen in the presidential election where people were so poorly trained, where the number of people who signed into the poll book didn't line up with the number of people who registered on the machine. We're going to fight for voter registration vigilance. It ought not be rocket science when a young person graduates high school that they get their voter registration card at the very same time. So in addition to working in every high school across this city, we'll be working inside every college campus across this city. We'll also be working inside every jail. Because guess what? A lot of our young people are disproportionately affected by this terrible criminal justice experience. And my son is 20 years old, and without consciously acknowledging it, he's scared. And he's got legitimate reasons to be scared, because a black man being stopped by a police officer can be a death sentence. How many times do we have to see that across this country? So what I say to young people, if you want to see young people get engaged, you've got to speak directly to the issues they care about. They want jobs and opportunities. They want to be respected and regarded just like everybody else. And we've got to show the relationship between voting and them getting the things that they want. But more important than anything else that I've said, we're going to revitalize the spirit of Detroiters.
That's right.
We're going to encourage Detroiters to get back into the political game. Where who you elect determines who gets selected as police chief. Who you elect determines who gets selected as chief economic development officer. The fact that you see all of this development in the city and very few benefits to African Americans, that's unacceptable. And I don't believe we should dwell beneath our privilege. So I'm a former firefighter with the city of Detroit. I'm former executive director of the NAACP. I'm former assistant county executive. I'm from Linwood, Les Linwood. 5 brothers, 4 sisters, married for the last 24 years, 2 kids in college. I know how to make things happen. I know how to make big things happen. I understand people, and more important than anything else, I love our people. So if you want to see the Detroit City Clerk go to the next level, I'm Hester Wheeler. I'm your man.
All right.
Did you take notes, Les? Thank you, Otis Mathis, and thank you, Vanessa Simpson Olive. Thank you for this opportunity to come before all of you, and I'm glad you guys are here. Enjoy your dinner, enjoy this socialization, and I'll give the microphone back to Vanessa Simpson Olive. Here's the birthday girl.
All right. This is called the Southwest Rumble because I'm on 2 slates. I'm on the People slate, and I'm also on the Obama Grassroots Walker slate.
Okay.
I would like to just say a quick prayer for Dieta Wilcoxon, because she is not here because she had an emergency
Okay.
in her family. Someone's ill, so she went to their side to be with them. And she would have been here. She told me to give you all her regards.
Okay.
And she's thankful that you guys are here, and just hold her up in prayer.
Good.
And give her traveling mercies. And I told you actually that I have 2 slates. So I'm chair on the People slate and also on the Obama Grassroots Walker slate. And politics are strange. Strange things happen in politics. So I have 2 slates, and they're pretty much the same, but some instances are different. And that's because we have other people on our board, and our decisions came up different. However, I support the entire Detroit City political arena because it's important that we stay in the know of the community, and that we make laws that benefit our community, and that we support our residents. And when they're running, it's very strenuous and time-consuming, and this day and age, they don't get the support that they used to get, so it's important that we support them. And so I like to give my support to my partners that love to build the city up and keep it running properly. And so I would like to say that, Dieta Wilcoxon is on the Obama Grassroots Walker slate, and Hester Wheeler is on the People slate. And we have another friend as a clerk, and that's Cynthia A. Johnson. Cynthia A. Johnson will be coming up in a few moments to give us a word, tell us about herself, and tell us why she's running, and what she can do for our fair city, Detroit. And tell us why she would make a better candidate than the other.
Just give it to me.
Okay.
And we'll have our chance to vote. If you want literature, we have literature up here in the corner for everyone to feel free to read about our candidates. And here comes Miss Cynthia A. Johnson.
All righty.
All right, Miss Johnson.
She can tell us about herself as she runs for a candidate for clerk.
All right.
First of all, I appreciate
Ms. Simpson for inviting me. And it was an unfortunate reason. Ms. Wilcoxon had an emergency, and we want to keep her and her family up in prayer. My name is Cynthia A. Johnson, and I am a candidate for Detroit City Clerk. I'm probably one of the many who's not soliciting for any money. That may sound crazy to some people. But I remember a time where people didn't ask you, "You got some money for me so that I can help you? And you ain't got no money, I can't help you." I remember a time where people would just help out because we needed good people in office. So I'm kind of like doing something a lot different. I am offering myself to you as Cynthia A. Johnson. I'm not bought. I'm not asking to be bought. I want our community to be one that our children are going to be proud of. I want our community to be one where we can agree to disagree and still walk away as friends. I would love to see our community not see those who are like Mr. Hester and his supporters. I would like to see a world where we don't try to run away from each other, because it's not about that. Let me tell you just a little bit about me. I am 58 years old. I have 3 children. My oldest will be 41 in August. Our last 2 children we adopted. They are 39 and 26. I am a proud woman. I don't have to say I'm a proud black woman, because if you're not blind, you already see that I'm a black woman. I'm proud of my children. My children, none of them have a criminal history. None of them have ever been charged with anything as far as I know. Of course, I always check. I hope that my children are proud of their mother and their dad.
Yeah.
I have lived in the city of Detroit all of my life. And I remember how there was no house that was abandoned. All of the homes up and down the streets were occupied. The people that you choose to elect, and I'm not just talking about city clerks, the people that you choose to elect, you have to be careful of those folks. Because everybody's not for you, and just because they may look like us and may be coming from the same thread, some of those folks are not our friends.
That's right.
And so, as a city clerk person, it has been speculated, theorized,
that the clerk may be friends with some of those people who should not even be in office, and maybe some of those elected officials who should not be elected. Perhaps there was some games played. You know, like 1 + 1 is 2, but instead 1 + 1 equals 10 through the clerk's office. That's going to stop. First thing I want to do is to encourage, and I have the opportunity to make sure that the clerk is bonded. There should not be, we should not have a clerk who is free to do what she or he chooses to do and be in the pockets of candidates and of elected officials to do as they choose to do. People who will be working for me, I hate to tell y'all this, but some of y'all who may be working for me, and you must live in the city of Detroit, appointees will not live. I love y'all and I thank you for helping, but if you don't live in the city, legitimately live in the city, not playing with your address, you will not work for me. Furthermore, your background is going to be checked.
Come on now.
Even those who are even currently working. We have too much to lose. This ain't no game.
Come on now.
I'm 58 years old. I guarantee you, I bet you money, I will not live another 50 years. I hope y'all don't mind me taking my shoes off.
Go ahead on, baby. Get comfortable.
I'm not thinking about just me. Because it ain't about me. It's not about Hester. It's not about all the other people who are running. I think about our children. Children who are going to be adults. Right now, we need to not have children wearing buttons saying, I vote for Cynthia A. Johnson, and I vote for Hester, or I vote for this person or that person, if we have not taught them the importance of voting, the importance of being honest. As your next city clerk, I promise, and I don't promise unless I mean it.
Come on now.
I promise integrity. If I don't know something, I hope and pray that I will have people with me who will know those things that I don't know. My office, my door will be open to you. I'm not playing the game of pretending like I live in this city. I do live in this city. And you can drop by anytime you want. I ask for your support. And I know that there are people who support other people, and I respect that. But whoever gets that office, and I sure the hell hope it's not Janice Winfrey, and that's another thing too. I'm very scared that with all the good people who are running, that she may slip on in there. I'm praying that that doesn't happen. Anytime you can have over 60,000 votes that are not counted, that's a problem. Anytime you have a city clerk who will blame other folks for her mistakes, that's a problem. And that's why the city clerk, under the Cynthia A. Johnson's administration, will be bonded. And if I don't make it, I'm still going crazy. God bless you.
All right, Cynthia A. Johnson.
Amen.
Amen.
Look at this person's hair.
Oh my goodness.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vanessa. Happy birthday to you.
How old are you?
I feel like the statue.
Just kidding.
Thank you, Cynthia A. Johnson. We appreciate you running for our city's next clerk position. And Mr. Hester Willard, he had another engagement, so he took off. And he told me to tell everybody thank you for listening to him and what have you. And I thank you all if you could stay. We have plenty of food. We have cake because it's my birthday. And we appreciate you if you could stay and enjoy the festivities. Okay, and we have a representative here for Scott Benson. Scott Benson is our present city council member over in District 3. So Scott Benson's representative, Ms. Carol Banks, is here. She would like to say a couple of words from Mr. Scott Benson. Just a moment, please.